Good morning, g'day, good afternoon. It's Roger Roadside here saying hello. Hello? Is it me you're looking for? Listen, thank you very much for your support thus far, people. Last time I looked at the channel, we had 78 subscribers. And so I'm going to do a little bit of a subscribe-a-thon, and I'm looking for some help. Right? I would love to get to 100 subscribers by my son's first birthday. When is my son's first birthday, chat? Well, glad you asked, because otherwise there would have been a long pause there. My son's first birthday, I said that with a lisp. My son's first birthday, that would be a good tongue twister. If ever if you're a theatre actor or something like that and you're looking for something to warm up the old lips, my son's first birthday is a good little tongue twister. It's the 11th of March, so I think today's the 3rd of March, so it gives us about 8 days, gives us about a week to get from 78 to 100. Why am I doing this? Well, again, I'm glad you asked, because again, there would have been an awkward silence. I'm doing this because I would one day like to be able to call all the people I went to high school with back in the late 1950s and say, listen, how many YouTube subscribers have you got? And they would probably say, what's YouTube? And then I would say, I have 100. That's 100 people that follow me around all day, every day. And I'd be able to say, stick that in your pipe and smoke it. That's what I'd be able to say. So I'd like to get to that point where I can say 3 digits amount of people follow me. But yeah, if you could do that, that'd be lovely. If you could subscribe, that would really help me out. I'd really appreciate it. And listen, for this week, up until the 11th of March, I'm also going to announce that I'm going to have 50% off the subscription. Okay? So whilst normally it might be free, this week and this week only, you'll get that at half price. So I think that in itself is worth a subscription. So, if you like this kind of content, if you like me going live every night, I've introduced a new little segment called Driving Home with Roger. It usually happens around 4:30, 4:45-ish. And it's basically Driving Home with Roger. So I've introduced that. And look, even if you don't like the content, I mean, at the end of the day, what's the harm? What is the harm? And unless you've got a broken finger, there's nothing stopping you from hitting that subscribe button, is there? Really? So help a brother out, trying to get to 100 subscribers by the 11th of March, my son's first birthday. I nearly did it again, bloody. And look, some people might say, oh, you're using your son as emotional blackmail. Yes, I am. If you don't subscribe, you are essentially scolding a toddler. That's essentially the scenario that I'm painting here. So, depends on the type of person you are. But I'm just going to pull up here and stop talking. But if you can help me get to 100 subscribers, that would be much appreciated. I love you very much. Thank you very much for all those people who have actually supported me and commented all along. This whole channel is ideally a space where we can, check in with each other, see how we're going, say good day, and hopefully we're on the precipice of building a little community here. So I'd love you to be a part of it, and I really appreciate all the comments, all the subs, and all the interactions. So love you long time. Look, this is Roger Roadside saying ciao for now, and be good to your mum. All right, bye.